What is going on, guys? It is Dinozords here, bringing you guys part 2 to the Injustice Gods Among Us top 3 picks with me, Dinozords, Jaeroar, and Froggy. So, if you guys are wondering, this is the second part in which we talk about our number 2 picks for Injustice Gods Among Us. If you haven't seen the last episode, there'll be an annotation on the screen right now that'll take you to the last episode, and you can go watch it. We had some pretty cool picks, and I hope you guys do enjoy the video. See you guys next time, and goodbye. So my number 2 pick is Aquaman because I think he would add a lot of diversity. I'd like to see him using his trident, not a hook hand or a water hook hand, whatever. I just want to see him, clean shaven, looking nice and cool, like he is in the New 52 right now. I'd like to see him like that, using the trident like a badass. And I think he really needs to gain some respect in order for us to ever see like him in a movie or just a lot of other things that I'd like to be able to see him in. So I think this game can actually bring the respect he needs.
Yeah, because like a lot of people don't take Aquaman serious because like his past, but the new 52, he's a total badass. Like this guy can do a lot. Like he's just, like everybody's like, oh, he talks to fish. No, he can do a lot. Trust me. Like this is the
Not that
chance that Injustice can do. They put
it's
him in
not
a game, gain
it,
that
it
respect.
yeah, it's not that he talks to fish, it's that he like they explain it in the comics, like he reaches into their midbrains and pushes them to do his bidding. It's not just
Mhm.
making conversation, like this is sharks and crazy ass, marine
Whales and
talking about. Yeah.
shamus.
And that's just a secondary power. He has crazy ass strength, he has crazy ass stamina, he has crazy ass um uh
He
durability,
has, yeah.
and he has that trident, and he's masterful with it. He can really hurt someone with that thing, and it would be great for this game, this different play style, because we don't have, Nightwing is one of the few that really has a weapon that would be really like mid-range sort of weapon.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mhm.
Aquaman would be great with that trident of his. um, and like Dino was saying, like um, this game could really legitimize him. And all it takes is one, person to be like, I'm really good with Aquaman. I think I like Aquaman now, for people to
Mhm.
start taking him seriously.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they start going to the comic book store and they're like, oh, cool, Aquaman comic. He looks the same as he did in Injustice or whatever. And then people start reading more Aquaman, and then people, DC's like recognizing like, oh, hey, people are liking Aquaman. We should make an Aquaman movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this is in like NetherRealm's chance to make a character uprise to like a whole new level that a lot of people don't respect. But I'm telling you, if you put Aquaman in a game and do it right, he's gonna like everybody's gonna start loving Aquaman.
Yep.
Yep. All right. My number two, Static Shock. I grew up with this character when I was a kid. Loved it. Watched it on WB, and was always a big fan of it. The character could be so iconic in the Injustice. I would love to see how NetherRealm would do it. Have him float on his thing, and then like him just like doing his combos on the thing, and him just he'll be kind of quick, kind of like a like Nightwing. Maybe he can like hop off, like how Nightwing jumps off a car and then does flips. Maybe he can do that, and then his thing follows him wherever he goes. So that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would,
I
Yeah,
love Static Shock. I've always loved him ever since the show.
mm-hmm.
I think,
unfortunately, in the comics, he has, he's canceled a while ago. I
yeah.
think I think he's one of the most. They really spoiled him. Like they could have done something good with him, and then they just, yeah.
Yeah,
I really, it would be nice for him to be in this game to sort of,
yeah.
I
Start over.
I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that remember that TV show,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah,
that would want to play as him in this game. So I think he could be the Spider-Man of DC if they would like push in
if they
that,
do him right.
but
Yes.
they don't seem to do that. So hopefully, maybe if he's in this game, they can start here. I mean, that's a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my number two is Captain Cold. Now,
Ooh.
once again, as you can see, like with my choices, you're going to see in the next one as well. I like seeing a hero and villain sort of dichotomy. I like seeing one hero and one villain, you know, per not for everyone, but for Flash. Flash is a major DC character, and I think Captain Cold is his best villain in my opinion. Um, Captain Cold can actually negate Flash's speed. When you freeze something, you slow down the molecules. Flash is all about speeding up molecules, so their powers sort of they go against each other. And the ice ability, I think, for Mortal Kombat, you have Sub Zero. Captain Cold can be just like that. You could have a lot of that cool stuff. I mean, NetherRealm, I'm sure they'd love to do a move set with Captain Cold. I mean, they have experience in that stuff. So I think it'd be great. And his new costume in the New 52 is perfect
Really
for
good.
this.
Yeah.
I really like it because his old one was kind of, he's wearing a parka or whatever. But the new one that he has, I think, is really badass, and I could really see him working in this game really well. So
Yeah, and Ed Boon is a big fan of the Flash, and I'm pretty sure he knows who Captain Cold is, and I don't see why he wouldn't, because he's a big fan of Flash, and he knows all the characters and villains.
not to mention, if you look at the very first gameplay trailer, you see Flash dodging an icicle sort of looking thing. So
Yeah.
it's probably Captain Cold if we're talking about Flash and an ice
Mhm.
villain. I mean, it all adds up to Captain Cold. So
Yep.
Yeah, because if you think about it, Captain Cold is kind of like similar to Sub-Zero with the hands and the New 52s, right?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand there might be some fans of Mr. Freeze out there. Mr. Freeze is a fine character, but he's had his shot in the spotlight on many occasions. People they all get to know who he is, like in the Arkham games and animated stuff and whatnot. I feel like Captain Cold's never really been given a good chance like this, and
Mhm.
I think he's finally going to get it in this game. And I want people to give him a chance because I think he's a great character in the comics.